Hello everybody, this is MarioandSonicPWN here, and today we're going to be continuing our Let's Play on Sonic Generations. So, in the last videos, we've done the missions for all the modern era and everything, and in this video, we are going to continue on and do the finale of this Let's Play with the final boss, which is the Time Meter. So yeah, you actually have to do some platforming to get here. You gotta get on these, like, gear things. And if you were doing the game for the first time, all the Chaos Emeralds you've been collecting, you'd have to, like, jump and put them in there and stuff. But anyway, here it is. The final boss. So, let's get started. Here you have the cutscene, so, yeah. Let you guys watch this.
Okay, whatever you are. If you want to avoid an embarrassing beatdown, you better give up now.
You're not in a position to demand anything, you nasty little pincushion.
Eggman! But how?
He had a little help.
Dr. Robotnik!
Nobody calls me that anymore. If you would be so kind as to explain, gentleman genius Dr. Eggman from the future. It will be my pleasure, most excellent and efficacious Dr. Eggman of the past. After my most recent setback, I stumbled upon the primordial form of this unique creation, which I discovered had amazing abilities even I have never been able to master. It could erase time and space. I then had the brilliant idea to use my discovery to undo my previous defeats. In order to perfect it, I needed the help of somebody as smart as I am. The only person that smart is me.
Yeah,
you are too kind, my dear future self, and I was happy to help. I captured your friends, flinging them through time to bait my traps.
But the more your monster tears through time, the more damage you do to the world.
The world? I'm going to own the world when I'm finished with Sonic! Wow, will I really get that crazy? We'll see who's crazy after I destroy both Sonics. Forever. You mean after we destroy them? Less arguing, more destroying.
Destroy me? You and what mustache? I beat you all the time by myself, and now there's two of me.
Then I'll have twice as much fun defeating you.
This cutscene's not actually bad. Like, it's pretty good.
Move all you want. I'm still going to stump you into a blue jelly.
It just seems kind of out of place with the rest of the game, but it's honestly not a bad cutscene. It's pretty epic. So, sort of weird. Like, why didn't they do the rest of the cutscenes like this? This is pretty good. Get up!
That was just to soften you up. Now it's time to meet your doom.
Come on, Sonic! Smack him!
Not you!
You've got this, Sonic.
Great
You
line.
can win,
Not.
Sonic.
Who are they?
You get this.
They are insignificant. You've got the power, Sonic.
Focus your spirit.
We're with you guys! I believe in you, Sonic! Don't give in, Sonic!
I know you can do this, Sonic.
You can win, Sonic! You always do!
Chaos Emerald for the win! Yay! Double supersonic! Awesome! Let's go.
Time to scramble some Eggman, supersonic style.
Yeah! Finally, coolness begins! Yeah! Alright. So, here we go. Final battle. This battle is divided. Or, really, it's not really divided. Most of the people I've heard talking about this boss fight do not like it very much, and I'm kind of with them. It's sort of weird. It's not particularly bad, but it's not particularly good either. basically all you do is you're playing as both. You can press the Y button and you can switch from the 2D perspective, like this with Classic, to a 3D. Now the only way you can actually hit him is being in 3D, so basically what I use is, it's pretty hard to collect rings when you're in the 3D environment, so whenever you start getting low on rings, because you can see in the corner they are counting down, as is always with Supersonics. And then basically just switch to 2D and you should be able to get all the rings you need. It's not very hard. It's a pretty easy boss fight. It's also a little bit weird. So the first time you do it, you'll be like, huh, what are you doing? But pretty much just avoid all the stuff he's throwing at you and keep holding boost. It's really not complicated. Seems like a lot of people seem to have trouble with it though, which is kind of weird because it's really easy. But so you can see there's rings right here, so it's quite easy to collect rings. A lot of people seem to have trouble with that. I don't really know why. I guess they just never figured out that getting them in 2D is a lot easier than 3D versions. You can press A to fire Classic Sonic, but I honestly don't get the point. It doesn't seem to do anything. It just, he goes large and does nothing. So okay, now it's like, apparently, I think it goes inside and outside of the tunnel, and I really do not understand the boss. However, you eventually end up winning, so whatever. Anyway, there's some rings right there, so that's good. And also, the dialogue for this fight is really, really, really repetitive. So they'll keep telling you that you can switch with Y, and they'll keep saying, be careful, and all this other junk. The most repetitive one is, that looks like a homing shot. It's like, yeah, I can see that. What's also really funny is, if that's a homing shot, that is the worst homing shot ever. It's like, doesn't do anything. But like, once you get close enough to him, which we should be getting this pretty soon, yeah, you'll see you'll get like this little target. So you just keep holding X, you don't even have to press A. You'll charge it to his core, and then eventually, then you'll get a hit on him. And that's all it is. That's all you do for the entire boss fight. And then he like warps around, and that's pretty much it. And as you can see, it's already been like 2 minutes of the boss fight, we got like one hit. It's basically just kind of a long, drawn-out, boring thing, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So, not a very well-designed final boss, if you ask me. It looks cool, you know, but it doesn't really play very well. Gotta get some more rings there. Alright, we're good on rings. 63. That shot was like, that looks like a homing shot. Then SBO's like, that shot will track you. I'm like, yeah, sort of the definition of homing shot, guys. Anyway, whatever. Dialogue is so stupid in this thing. Come on, come on. Yeah, okay, there it is. Now it's in here with us. So now we should be able to get towards it. Also, the controls feel weird in this. Because you can fly around, but it doesn't feel like you can always go exactly where you want to. It's sort of like you're on rails, but it feels like you're not on rails. It's weird. I don't quite get it. I need to get some rings. Well, no, I got 40 rings. We're good. We're good. Let's see if we can get close to him and get another hit in before I have to go back and get rings. Yeah, good deal. Really, it looks like a homing shot. No way. Haven't said that before. Really. Well, it didn't catch me, I guess. So, whatever. So you can see, I don't quite understand it. It's like, because you're supersonic, so none of its moves can actually hurt you. None of them seem to have any effect on you. It's like, how do you lose? The only way you can really lose is to run out of rings. It's like it doesn't really have anything to slow you down either. Like, if you hit something, it'll slow you down for like a very short period of time, and then you'll just be right back in. It's weird. I've got about a minute, 27 seconds left. I got a timer on here, so we're definitely obviously going to have to do this in 2 parts, because my Bandicam can only record 10 minutes, so it'll definitely be a 2-parter. 70 rings. Basically, all his attacks, he has like a warping arm attack, where he just warps his arm and tries to hit you. He's got a homing shot, not surprisingly. And then, I think, yeah, he basically just throws random pieces of stuff at you. This one, time slows down, and I don't see what you can do. There's literally no point to doing anything here, because you can't get hit. It's like a pure, this looks cool thing. You can't get hit during that. You can't do anything, as far as I know. So, yeah, it's kind of weird. He fires a laser, but as I said, you're supersonic. You don't get hurt. So it's like, okay, he's firing a laser, and so, yeah, that totally did something to me. Like, in previous games, they've had a way to do that. For instance, they've made it so, like in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, which is one of the great supersonic fights, then, basically they make it so that if you go past, then it'll automatically make you switch. And, like, you have to keep switching between Sonic and Shadow, so you don't run out of rings. It's because they didn't put any rings in the sky. So, like, the only way you could get them back was by switching. So it was, you know, cool. And then, like, you could get, and when you get hit, it threw you back a while. So it was, you know, pretty challenging fight. but it still felt like you were supersonic and, you know, everything like that. So I thought it was well designed. And, like, let's see what's another good supersonic fight.